The laws of tzitzis, cornered fringes. Chapter 1. They contain one mitzvah to make tzitzis on the corners of your garment. This mitzvah is explained in the following chapters. The tassel is made on the fringes of the garment, are made from the same fabric as the garment. Here we go. This is wool, and this is wool. Right? They're called tzitzis because it resembles the locks of the head. It says, it took me by the locks of my head. This tassel is called white strands because we are not commanded to dye it. The Torah did not establish a fixed number of strands for this tassel. Then we take a strand of wool that is dyed by skylight color, and wind it around this tassel. This strand is called chelis. The Torah did not establish the fixed requirement for the number of times that the strand should be wound around the tassel. Thus, in other words, biblically, right? Thus, the mitzvah contains two commandments: to make the tassel on the fringe of the garment and to wind a strand of tchelis around the tassel. Right? So again, this is already wound over here, you see? But you're starting off, and here I don't have the blue one because we don't know what that blue color from a chilozin fish. We're not certain what that is. No, not from a snail. Because a snail, we know what a snail is, right? In any case, so one of these on both sides would be blue and be wound up together. It starts off over here in the corner, and it's going to speak about the knots and everything. So both the requirement indicated as it says, and you shall make tassels, and you shall place the tassels in the corner of the strand of the techelis. The absence of techelis does not prevent the mitzvah being fulfilled with white strands, nor does the absence of white strands prevent the mitzvah being fulfilled with techelis. So what is implied? A person who does not have techelis, the blue, right, the sky blue, from this kind of fish that we don't know what that fish is today. Excuse me. So if you don't have tzitzis, you should make the tzitzis of white strands alone, like I showed you. Similarly, when tzitzis were made from both white strands and techelis, and afterwards the white strands snapped, and we reduced until we did not extend beyond the corner of the garment, and thus only the techelis remains, it is still acceptable. Although the absence of one does not prevent the mitzvah from being fulfilled, with the other, they are not considered as two mitzvahs. Right? They're not two mitzvahs. Instead, they are a single mitzvah. The sages of the early generations related, and they shall be tzitzis for you. Right? So, in other words, the plural of them are tzitzis for you in one mitzvah. This teaches that they're both one mitzvah. The presence of each of the four tzitzis is necessary for the mitzvah to be fulfilled because all four are elements of a single mitzvah. There's four corners, four tassels, four tzitzis, right? When the tzitzis of a person wears on his garments are white cheles or a combination of the two colors, he fulfills a single mitzvah. How are the tzitzis made? One begins with the corner of the garment at the end of the woven portion. Has to be a corner, right? I'm wearing a I'm wearing a kapata. Kapata is long and it could be and has four corners to it. But
Number 6.
Hmm?
6.
they make one of them rounded. Because it's rounded, then it doesn't have to wear. You don't have to wear. Okay. So how are the tzitzis made? Number 6. One begins from the corner of the garment, the end of the woven portion. One ascends upward no more than 3 finger breadths from the edge, but no less than distance of the knuckle of the thumb at the end. A hole is made in the 4 strands inserted, causing them to be folded in half. So here, just showing you, here's the hole. You can see the hole over here. So this is the distance from the corner. And you have the hole here. Then you put through the 4 strings. Now that you put four strings, you're making 8, right? Because it's doubled over. And you have 8 strands hanging down from the corner. These 8 strings must be at least 4 finger breadths long. That's 4 finger breadths, at least that. And others after the knotting. For if they are longer, even if they are a cubit or 2 or long, it is acceptable. The term finger breadths refers to a thumb breadth. One of the 8 strands should be tchelis, and the other 7 should be white. When that happens. Okay. Okay. We're going to stop here. Yeah, sorry.